Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by the Family Forest Carbon Program, where we help family forest owners get paid to improve the health of their woods. I'm Dave Russell. Well, Joel checks in from the cab.
We're back up and running with our Cab Cam series after quite the break in May, and unfortunately, that's the theme of how planting season's been going for the most part in Ohio. A nice early start back at the end of April, beginning of May, and then turned off because of the rain. But this nice, warm, dry spell we've had here in beginning of June, I've never seen so many planters running all at once in Ohio's fields. And one of those planters being driven by John Linder of Morrow County. We asked him how the spring's been going. He says, what a challenge.
We did get some crops in April. They're looking good. The May stuff has been a bit of a challenge. Hooking the hoe up. Now we've got the first round of mean supply mid. Gonna hook the hoe up again and replant speed. So it's just never ending at this point. Who knows what we'll get for rain Thursday? It's gonna be a saving grace. Yeah, late for corn, finally in the last field. Hoping for the best. I want some heat units this summer. We don't want a cold summer. I remember that. I'm going to guess in 1994 where we had low test weight, real high moisture, just low quality. It was kind of a challenge to store and market both. Don't want that again, but hey, it's been a while. We're in the barrel. I guess we're in the barrel.
John says some of the stuff they got in does seem to have come up nicely for the most part on the corn side.
We were projected to get into the low 30s. And we have experienced that with a little moisture, a little rain, little snow, cold water on the imbibe of the corn. And that doesn't end well either. So we thought we'd be patient. Forecast looked like we could. Turned out we couldn't. And we didn't have to worry about it. Didn't get that cold. So that early stuff, for the most part, what I see survived around here. Can't say that's the case everywhere. I know guys that have replanted corn already, and not just Ohio. So we're just in it with a lot of other folks.
That's John Linder of Morrow County. He's the subject of the latest Cab Cam online today at ohioagnet.com. Oh, by the way, John being inducted this summer into the Ohio Ag Council Hall of Fame, a major honor in the world of Ohio agriculture. The Cab Cam series brought to you by Precision Agri-Services. I'm Joel Norwood reporting.
Purdue University researchers have developed an innovative paper-based diagnostic test for rapidly detecting avian influenza. The test is suitable for use in field settings, including those areas with limited access to advanced laboratory facilities. A key advantage to the test is its potential for use across a variety of species. American Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall will testify before a Senate committee on a major concern in farm country.
Data shows that American farmers and ranchers are getting older. American Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall is set to discuss this issue as well as ways to address the problem with the Senate Special Committee on Aging.
According to the latest USDA census of agriculture, nearly 40% of all farmers are now beyond the retirement age, yet only 8% of farmers are under the age of 35. We should all be concerned about those numbers and the future of our family farms.
One of the ways Congress can support family farms is by updating the Farm Bill.
Our farmers need a modernized 5-year farm bill. Issues like inflation, rising supply costs, and overall market volatility have made it harder for our family farms to hold on. This will help families stay in business and pass the farm on to the next generation. The Farm Bill also provides certainty for new and beginning farmers just starting out.
Duvall underscores that Farm Bureau recognizes the importance of supporting farmers at all stages of their careers. Chad Smith, Washington.
The markets are next.
Here's the scoop. Soybeans are fueling Ohio's dairy farms, one glass of milk at a time. Nationwide, dairy farms use the equivalent of 229 million bushels of soybeans every year. Plus, high oleic soybeans boost milk fat and yield, making farms more profitable. From the fields to your fridge, soybeans power the farms that feed families. Brought to you by Ohio soybean farmers and their checkoff.
A healthy body needs good food. This summer, the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce is sponsoring Sun Meals, a summer food program where kids eat free. Children under 18 receive healthy meals and no sign-up is required. Locations may be right in your neighborhood. Call 1-866-348-6479 or visit education.ohio.gov/kidseat for meal locations and times. That's education.ohio.gov/kidseat.
The market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. At the Board of Trade, July corn 4.38 3/4, up 1/4 cent. December corn 4.43 3/4, up 5 1/4. July beans 10.45, up 4 1/4. November beans $10.25, up 3 1/2. July wheat 5.43 1/4, up 7 1/4. At the Mercantile Exchange, June cattle 218.40, up $2.42. June hogs 99.97, down 25 cents. September feeder cattle 303.15, up $2.72. This is the Ohio AgNet.